Hi, my name's Adam, and this is the inaugural episode of the Variance Filmworks Video Game Book Club.
Baby.
With me today, I have my best friends, Keith.
I'm Keith. I look real short, but it's okay. I'm 6 foot, ladies.
My son, Adrian.
Kid Adrian.
And in the hot seat is my friend, Harrison.
What's up?
Basically, the impetus behind this project is a book club for random topics. And the first episode is going to be Elden Ring. Harrison, you've never played Elden Ring? What do you know about Elden Ring?
I've never played Elden Ring. I know it's a Souls type game, which I'm really bad at. So awesome. The only one I was good at was Jedi
Yeah.
Survivor? No, the first one.
Was
Jedi something.
I can't remember.
But that one.
That game. Yeah,
That really good game with BD1. That's what I love from the game.
BD, I need stim. So yeah, I guess what better way to kick off than, you know.
Let's be honest. He's been trying to get me to play this game for the better part of a year. And he's like, you should play this so we can play it together. And I've been like, no, I'll play it. I'll get there. And I don't. And then he's like, I got an idea. Let's do this. And now he's forcing me to play it.
I mean, it's kind of like...
If there's only one episode, this was the whole reason.
To get around this, really. Alright, so I guess the first step would be character creation, huh?
Okay, let's load in. So pull this up on screen here, Adam, because I would like to point out. So we're on Adam's PS5 and his Elden Ring, and I'd like to point out that he has platinumed this game, but also spent 276 hours playing this game.
You could learn a skill with that time.
Yeah, you could master a skill in that time.
Well, why would we do that? I mean...
He did master a skill. He mastered Elden Ring.
Yes, yeah, correct.
All right, here we go.
I guess I should probably preface that that's just this console iteration. I definitely started on PS4, played it on PC. I put some hours in on this.
276 hours.
Well, just on here, like I can pull up my Steam time.
It's just rookie numbers.
Oh man, that was like perfect time with the music. All right. You know me. I'm sort of a rogue type. What should I be?
So I guess Warrior Vagabond is gonna start with the most health, and you have like pretty decent heavy armor. You'll do something that's called like a fat roll, until you get like, you know, your weight encumbrance under control. So if you want like the easiest starting point, I would say something like this. There's also a class that starts at level 1 with like 10 in every stat. You have literally nothing. A club, you're naked, you gotta get armor. So that's probably like the most...
Wait, samurai's an option? Is that bad?
There's tons of options. You can do like healing, magic. Magic is kind of overpowered. But you know, there's lots of options. What do you like doing in like action games? Do you want to stab?
I'm
shit?
always like a DPS rogue sort of. Although I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Right.
so I've been a lot of Sword and Shield lately.
Sword and shield. I mean, the Vagabond starts with sword, a shield, and like a halberd. So
Let's
you can
do
like
it.
Two-handed.
Let's do it. As someone who's bad at these kind of games.
So type A is like masculine body. Type B is feminine body.
Name. All right.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go.
Balls.
We're gonna go. No. We'll take this serious. We're gonna go classic Adam and Harrison childhood writing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that still exists.
Hate it. I love it.
He's obviously gonna be young. What's a keepsake?
So keepsakes are kind of like a starting item. There's a bunch of different options. Golden Seed is going to give you like more healing flasks, if You want like the easiest starter.
Let's be honest. We're not gonna play this that long. let's give us.
Just do Golden Seed or pick the runes so you can get some early level ups.
Okay. Lands between rune.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Sure. That detailed appearance. I want him to be well tanned. There we go. And I think that's great.
So one thing I love about these FromSoft like character creators is people will do, kind of every character from like Kanye West to I don't know what I mean. Katy
To
Perry.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people do the Squidward.
Oh yeah, like handsome
Yeah,
Squidward.
handsome
There's
Squidward.
definitely a lot of
Is this-
ridiculous options.
Is this cutscene time? We're gonna have a cutscene.
Yeah. So I guess Elden Ring has a story. It's all told through like environmental storytelling and like item descriptions and stuff. I couldn't tell you what the hell is going on in this story, which I know is like a huge thing for you.
I played Dark Souls.
Yeah.
The first
Okay.
one, right? Was that the which was first, Dark Souls or Demon Souls? Dark Souls.
Demon Souls. Well, technically, Kingsfield came out first on PlayStation 1, but it's like a first-person.
Which the one that there are 3 of?
Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I own those, and I
You
played.
own those?
I played Dark Souls. I might own the first one, but I played it for about 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I didn't rage quit, but I was definitely lost.
Yeah.
Like there was a
mean-
dragon on a bridge, and then I died, and I had to go all the way, and I was like, "This is
Well, if you actually get a bunch of kills and shoot 200 arrows at the tail comes off, and then you get the fire drake sword.
Sorry, everybody. I mean, I didn't even see how I was in the frame because I got that mic in front of me.
Oh, what?
No, you're fine.
Oh, this is on preview.
Oh, okay.
this is like some Lord of the Rings shit."
Yeah. I think, like, the people who are, like, into storytelling like this, like, there's tons of story and lore, but, I don't know, I definitely had to, like, watch a YouTube video that kind of explains all of this in more
I didn't get
detail.
myself to get out. I'm gonna hop over your couch. I'm gonna have to edit some of this. Sorry. Just make your editing harder.
You, baby.
Hey.
I like games that start like this. Like it just kind of feels like like a Zelda game starting off where you get the like the pictographs on the wall. And...
Yeah.
Should we have talked about our gaming experience or?
Not at all. We'll surprise them.
Okay,
I've never played a video game in my life.
we're gonna learn. We already know that's not true. I'm sure at some point people will discover I have a Zelda tattoo on my body.
We should have a Zelda tattoo.
You might have to pause it for a second.
It's
I
like
didn't-
opening cuts.
I didn't anticipate the sound picking up the mic in his voice.
This does really good at not
Isolating?
picking up behind it, but
No, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, I'm looking at the
if you were wearing headphones, you should be able to tell.
Right. But it just got louder, so.
That's true. It did get louder.
Should we lower the TV volume?
I sure can. Jesus. No wonder I'm deaf.
Well,
Why won't you go
from this point forward, it's pretty much just going to be like
consistent?
Right.
murder.
No, you get from now. I just didn't expect
battle.
anticipation.
Yeah, yeah. Listen. Man, this is like the beginning of Reach, where the helmet's just sitting on the
Oh, yeah.
ground.
That's super good. I miss Reach.
I love that in this episode, the very first episode of the podcast, at one point or another, Keith will just be missing from the couch.
Yeah, it's perfect. Well, we're also killing him with cat hair fibers.
Yeah. I have been reborn, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, I get that the Tarnished are basically like demigods, and you're kind of like undying. Everything in Elden Ring, like death is not the end. Oh gosh, I can't even begin to pretend to explain Elden Ring lore.
So it's happening right now in real time. So
Whatever do you mean?
so I play on inverted.
You disgusting freak.
Yeah,
What?
I've always played on inverted, and you've always hated
Listen,
that I
You're
played.
kind of like
inverted.
a left-handed person. You're the devil, and your kind.
I'm like a ginger, you know what?
Can you say that?
So, if you're unfamiliar with
These are like recordings of other
these
players,
are real
right?
players who are like
Showing you
I'll
the
get
way.
Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper.
well,
Pillage.
Not necessarily that, but like, you know, when you die, it'll leave those bloodstains, and it's kind of like a good way to know, like, oh, there might be a trap here
Okay.
or whatever.
Likely close quarters battle.
Okay.
I'm guessing. Be wary of something. Cool things. Okay, let's just get situated here. So, circle is dodge.
Circle's like sprint and jump. Well, sorry, it used to be jump for other games, but
X is jump.
uh-huh.
Circle is roll or
So
dodge.
that's the fat roll because you have like you're over encumbered. So if you press start, oh shit.
Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Square is heal when you have them.
So you use the runes, and I don't know.
There it is. There's attack.
Shit. I should have set you up better.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're not starting over. That's the whole point.
If you want
Go
like
through
a
it.
tip, so you're in like heavy encumbrance, you kind of want to stick to medium rolls. So press start and go to the equipment. Press X on equipment, and then I know there's a lot going on there.
Jesus.
So the heavy load is like fat rolling. So if you want to hover over like armor, like your helmet or gauntlets, you can unequip something or take off like the long sword. I mean the bardish. No, it's a halberd. My bad. So go over it and then press square to remove it. Cool. Now when you roll, you'll roll faster. And it's like a lot faster recovery.
A
So it's
lot
kind of like
faster.
the base level to play the game. And then holding L1 will raise your shield for blocking.
Okay.
And it's going to use up stamina.
And then
And that's
parry is
parry,
L2.
yeah.
Light attack. Heavy attack.
And then there's like jump attacks. There's attacks from crouching.
How do you crouch? Left.
yeah.
Okay. This is for those of you at home who haven't played. There's buttons.
So good. Let's go out the door there.
Oh, I read all the little. Hey, death is imminent.
Yeah.
Especially because you used your one healing.
Oh, it wasn't healing. You used the experience, which is interesting because, you know, you leave it when you die.
Oh, whoops. Touch bloodstain. Oh no.
I feel like that guy started as your class.
Chapel of Anticipation. Please say something like, jump, it'll be fine. Praise the fat coin purse. And then that guy jumped. And that's why it's a bloodstain, right? Because he died.
Yes. People be bloodstaining. It's kind of like customary in these games to roll through boxes and chairs and tables to break them.
Also, I'm doing it wrong. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
taking
don't-
the
I wanna
Zelda
just tell
approach.
you
You just
this right now.
and see, this is me. I'm the guy that's like, ooh, what's over here?
This beginning area is kind of tutorial-esque, but you know,
It so far it does. It's figuring out the what is sprint.
hold circle.
And you
You
said
kind of
there's-
gotta like cloth them a lot in these games. That's why I play with like a specific controller to.
Cool. Is it like a lock on to enemies when you get to a fight?
I think it's left click.
Right. Couple.
Right click. My bad. Sorry.
Ah, yes. Oh, hey, cool.
The grafted Syad.
Oh, fucking hell. That's it. Game over. We're done.
Nice.
Well played.
I can't remember. I think you technically don't die when he hits you. You have like 1 HP.
And that's how the rest of the story continues.
Yeah.
Or do I have to beat this guy before I can go on?
No.
Okay.
No. Most of the Souls games have you fight like some insurmountable boss. It is possible to beat that guy, and people do it like naked with their fist.
Of course. Well, definitely looks nice.
Yeah, it looks great.
Seems fantastic. Solid art style.
Yeah.
Great enemy design.
Weird fucking enemy design.
Yeah, well, you don't like a bunch of guys just stitched together,
Right?
With swords and shields. Hey, yo, I'm
Hey.
gonna offer you an accord, baby.
You dead? Because you look dead.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
How do you
Torrent.
feel about waifus?
We found him here, after all.
It just steps on him. About what?
Nothing.
What's a waifu?
You'll find out.
You could just Google it later.
No. Explain to me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
Oh.
That's what this is about. It's sharing things that people don't are
Just a couple
too
of-
ashamed to Google. All right.
A couple of maidenless boyos here on their pilgrimage to the Erd Tree.
How long did I lay with my hand in this puddle? How many fingers do I have?
It's AI. You have 16.
Oh, I guess they're all there. It just the
Yeah,
thumb was
yeah.
exceptionally
Sweet
long.
sausage fingers. So this area, if you go down in this cave on the right, that's kind of like a proper tutorial. If you want to say fuck all that and just run up into the world, you can go up the stairs to the left. But since your first time playing, it gives you like a lot of helpful stuff. You just drop down there.
You say that, but there's a blood stain here.
There's bloodstains everywhere in this game.
Try jumping.
Try jumping. Brave Tarnish, take the plunge!
That was a lot of health.
It's fall damage. This is kind of like the first bonfire. When you rest, you'll get all your health and replenish your flasks.
But it also revives all dead enemies.
Yeah.
Right.
But since you have damage, you can just rest real quick.
Is this a long rest or a short rest?
Short rest.
So pastime?
Yeah.
Or already did it?
Don't worry about any of that right now.
Okay. Let's go kill some shit.
So I think all the messages here are like tutorial messages, so it kind of tells you. Oh wait, no, never mind. Players can still drop messages there, but like there's certain ones like this where it'll be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna keep running to it.
Yeah. Is this a dog?
You can kill him.
But do I want to?
Yeah. You murder indiscriminately in this game.
And it's dead. It's like
Yeah,
dead.
that thing's not coming back.
Are you gonna get hit? Ooh.
Oh, sweet. It didn't use up. Normally, when you die, you drop the rune, so I was like, oh, you use the rune.
Before.
Yeah.
So I would have
before we
lost
got
it
to
somewhere horrible to lose it. Did you turn down the difficulty?
this. These are tutorial enemies. They're like made out of wet paper.
Great. I do like the destructible. That's not destructible.
Yeah.
You think about the amount of damage that would do to your sword just coming at a stack of blocks.
Back in former games, there would be weapon
Ow.
degradation, and
How do I kill that
would
motherfucker?
happen. You go up there later. So there's supposed to be like messages that tell you about mechanics and stuff. There is like light stealth mechanics if you like crouch and are hidden in foliage and stuff. Oh, you know what? I might have tutorial prompts turned off. Since
Cool.
you're playing on my stuff.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah, you're fine. You're good. So if you're like attacking enemies, you can stance break them with like charged heavy attacks or jump attacks. And then when they're like that, if you press R1, when you hear that like clang, you do like a critical. You can like front stab them or back stab them.
Does your parry do damage?
No, it just does like you break their stance immediately, and then it leaves you up for like a riposte.
You know, I will say, I wish life
Riposte?
had.
Is it riposte?
Yeah, it's French.
Oh.
I wish life had ghosts like this.
That like tell you when you're about to walk
Yeah,
into
like when you're at a bar and you're about to like
Aye.
talk to the wrong girl, and then another guy like runs up, is like, no.
my whole life.
Oh, that last little bit just like clipped his face.
Did it?
Do they die if they fall?
Yeah, there's fall damage for enemies. You can kill entire bosses by making them jump off the level.
Oh, fuck.
I kind of hate parrying in this game because I'm really bad at it.
At the timing.
Yeah.
I got tired of waiting.
You have the halberd if you want to mess around with the two-handed stuff.
No, I'm a sword and shield person.
I really like pole arms. So this series is supposed to tutorialize like the light stealth. So if you crouch in the thing,
I keep pressing square.
yeah, is that like a Valhalla thing? Is that you
Yeah,
crouch and
it
fire?
is.
So you can like sneak around enemies pretty easily.
In my plate mail. Clink, clink,
Yeah.
clink, clink,
They don't really hear you, you know. Nice.
clink.
Okay.
Solid. Solid.
They don't hear you. Let me just take a step back.
Okay, so crouch. Oh, you probably can't go through here. No. That would have made sense. But we can do. You have more health than your friends. Okay, so to be fair, I wasn't denying you playing this game because I didn't like the game.
Uh-huh.
It's more of a. I've 130 hours into Valhalla, and before
Okay.
that, I played another super long
You
game.
just don't value me as a friend.
No,
Fine.
don't do that. That's not accurate.
Soldier of Godric.
Goldrick.
Legendary hero.
Man, he's coming at me all mad. Ow! Ow!
Ooh.
Ah! Get away!
So you have a healing flask. Press down on the D-pad to toggle your like lower items.
Fuck.
Hope they get you.
Uh,
Run. And then.
Ah, fucking shit!
My bad. I guess I couldn't tell you how to like.
Hey, let's do the healing tutorial
Yeah.
before we go into the boss fight.
Fine.
I almost killed him
You
though.
almost got him. So revive at the Stake of America, because that's going to be like the nearest checkpoint.
Okay.
Aside from, starting all the way.
That lady that I tried to cut in half.
that's America.
Okay. Hey, how do we heal?
So sweet, baby.
Down on the D-pad.
So once that's selected, well, go into the press start equipment, and then go down to that far left one and press remove,
That.
because it's empty, you know. So you're just cycling between health and mana refill basically.
But I don't have any mana.
Yeah, well, you do kind of.
Okay.
So your L2 is gonna do like your. Oh, look, this is a complicated
L2
mechanic.
is parry.
It's for parry, but your sword also has an L2, and that's gonna use
Magic.
your. Yeah,
Okay.
it's called FP, so it's focus points, I think.
Sure.
So you can two-hand the sword and use like the sword's unique ability, because it's
Which
like a
is-
weapon art, which is square off, and then if you press switch view on triangle, no, I'm sorry, can't really do it. Press X to go into the longsword, and now press square, switch display mid, and that descriptor there will tell you the skill starts with the sword held level, and then it changes your R1 and your R2 attacks basically.
Okay.
And then
I'm not gonna remember.
I,
This game is incredibly
it's
complex.
very dense and it looks crazier than it is, but once you get like some core stuff down, it kind of helps.
Okay, so how do I heal?
So
Press
down on the D-pad, right?
Uh-huh.
It's on the crimson tiers. Red is heal, and then you press square to drink.
So press down the square.
No.
Oh no, now it's just square.
Because down to
because
select whatever item is there,
What
and
did I
then
just say?
square is going to use whatever item is there.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
So you have 3 healing, and if you rest at the
it refills it.
Yeah.
you rest, but you can allocate the flasks. So if you don't want to use magic, you can have 4 healing. Because you have to do either or.
All right, let's kill this guy.
Yeah. Hey, so you want to run and grab that where you died because you have 0. All your experience and currency is right there. Before he starts murdering you to death.
I got it.
Triangle. No, you did not. You did not pick it up.
Fuck.
You can beat him.
Ugh. Get up.
You might want to tell him
Oh,
if he
God.
dies, he's gonna lose all that.
Yeah, if you die, you're gonna lose all that.
Fucking roll, man. How come the shield is not shielding?
Hey, there we go.
Oh, okay.
So you lost.
So I lost everything that
Yeah.
I. So the action button is triangle, which is
It
different.
sure is.
Which is different from almost any other game.
It's fine. Who needed to level up and put stats into health or endurance or anything?
Listen, all right.
Not you.
First time we played this game. all right? I feel like first episode, first time I played this game, and we're going into like a game designed to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's hilarious about this is like that's like a regular guy. You just fight these guys. This is a regular.
Oh, stuff is still there. Oh no, it's way
No,
down.
that's the
You'll
last
pick up
step.
Yeah.
0. All right.
Okay, so
Lock
I
on
think
is
my
good.
issue is this dude is just not as fast as Eivor.
Yeah, that's true. Well, locking on fighting enemies is really core because now you can like sidestep and get your spacing down. Nice.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Enemy felled.
Oh, you're an old school gamer.
Only
You're
for
gonna pick
just
up your
right
0. Nice. Good job.
now. Yay! And I only lost a little over half my health.
Yeah.
Half.
Okay, so now the real game's gonna start.
Oh, cool.
Go ahead and run out that cave.
I feel like stopping and reading everything, you would never get to the game.
Well, people troll you too on this.
Yeah, of course.
True.
So someone be like, jump off of here, and you're like, do I jump? And then you jump and then you die.
Emotes are like a huge part of Elden Ring. You can like customize messages with certain.
Oh, hey,
emotes
this
and
is
stuff.
where we started.
It is.
How did we go up when we went down?
You're good. I don't really remember. Magic. A huge staple of all of these games is
The
like
slow
the
door
slowest
open?
door
Oh, it's the
open.
game loading, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Oh no way.
Yeah, that's why a lot of certain games have like hallways.
That tunnel
Yeah.
that they weave through. I
Yeah.
hate games like that.
Yeah, that's them
There's
loading
only
the
like
game.
load points in this when you're like fast traveling because it like streams everything as you're like traversing the map. Which is pretty awesome.
Okay, so if I rest,
Yeah.
I will heal.
And you can go to flasks and turn off your mana, like your FP flask. Okay, yes.
Okay. What's this purple fire stuff?
That's an item. So these are kind of like multiplayer things here. The fingers where you put like your sign down to be summoned to other worlds, and then sever, it like kind of disconnects you from the multiplayer session. So the lever will just bring down the elevator if you're already down here and it was up. So that's the elevator, and if you just walk in the center, yeah.
Ah, pressure switches. How all things in medieval times work.
What's a fantasy game?
gonna ignore anything.
This is some pretty dope high fantasy, like the art. Oh yeah, check out this view.
Bro, it's game of the year. I don't think you have to sell Elden Ring.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty.
It's good.
Yeah.
Put my sword away. Can I put my shield away? Okay. Yeah. There
You
we
can,
go. We'll run around.
because you can have like three things equipped in like your slots.
Jesus?
America.
No, Jesus.
Now he's on his first point.
Yes, the first step.
I don't know how much you like editing. Should I just step out? I gotta eat, bro. I haven't eaten.
Yeah,
I haven't
go for
eaten
it.
since like 12. Sorry, I didn't know if you guys wanted to stop, but
No.
sorry, America. I haven't. I work my 9 to 5 and I get one lunch.
I feel like I have nothing to talk about because I don't know Elden Ring.
Talking about whatever game.
Have you played this game, Adrian?
Like, I played for like 2 hours and then I make another character play for 2 hours and I always get to the same point. So yeah, but no. I've made like 3.
Adrian's specialty is like making hideous demon characters.
My specialty is also never finishing games.
Yeah.
I'll get to the end of
commonplace.
the game and I'll not finish it.
See, I suffer the curse of having to finish. Is that
That's a
death?
that's a thing I would probably avoid.
That looks like death.
Well, you could fight him if you want.
Did that guy give me directions and I totally was not paying attention?
Yeah, he's basically just telling you gotta like follow the points of grace, get to this castle, and do
That
stuff.
castle? Or
Yeah.
a different castle.
So I guess the fun thing to do would be sneak up to that church.
That church.
Yeah, because like you can't even like level up or put stat points in anything yet until you do this. So I'll kind of like just give you a quick run through for things you should do right off the bat.
How strong is their line of sight? Like, will he engage me?
Hiding in
over
the
here?
bushes is like incredible, but he does have an aggro range, and if he sees you, he will rip you.
Trample me to death with his.
I mean, you could go fight him.
I don't really want to.
Oh,
Fuck.
he's made that decision for you right now.
Roll away!
54 damage, baby. Nice.
Oh, fucking shit. Ugh. Hey, I'm guessing that your shield has to be pointed at the enemy coming at you.
It's probably like a good,
Once again, not Eivor.
probably a good plan to do that.
Okay. Did all my shit? No. Okay.
Yes. It's where you died. So you see on
Yeah.
the compass that kind of like leads you towards where it was. It was only 400 runes, but
Hey,
when you have
every
zero, everything
rune counts.
Yeah. So you definitely want to go run and grab that with triangle.
triangle. Yeah, also good
Uh-huh.
shout there.
Am I being a bad friend right now? But
No.
so ideally, you want to sneak past this church and kind of follow northeast. And there's a grace point where, oh, your runes are over there on the right.
I know, but so is that guy. So I'm just giving him a wide berth because I thought I was giving
Yeah.
him a wide berth,
You
and then
did.
I didn't, and then I died.
So I don't really understand. I guess like the beginning of this game is like pretty harsh for new players, you know, because like you can't even like level up yet, you know. You have to do like incredibly specific stuff just to like allocate stat points and like really start the game. So inside this church is kind of like a little bonfire.
What's that?
thing.
Just
I don't know. That's just
debris.
some level debris. It looks like poop. This is Santa Claus.
See that? What's this?
So smithing stones are like upgrade materials for your weapon.
Okay. Oh, it's alive.
You're tarnished.
Thanks. You're right, because I have a feeling that if I did attack you, I would be very dead.
Yeah. So you can like kill every NPC in this game if you want.
Yeah, I saw something one time where they were talking about if you kill this guy, like, you need him for the game later.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we want to go talk to this thing.
Yes. This is great. So you can like fast travel between all of these.
Okay.
Okay, so head northeast through this forest. You can fight enemies along the way if you want, or you can just sprint there to get to... I really just want to get you to a spot where you can unlock leveling up your character, you know?
Because you want to show the people at home how horrible it is.
I mean, it's up to you.
So this guy I stand a chance of beating.
Yeah, you already beat this guy.
Oh, it's another of those guys.
Yeah, you can beat this guy. You'll find stabbing things is very effective.
Okay.
You can R1 spam the majority of this game.
What are all these fruits for?
It's kind of like upgrade materials.
Is there crafting in this game?
Yeah. If you talk to Santa Claus, you can kind of do that. So you can like stealth and backstab these guys to kind of get, you know, some easy crits. Like if you lock on to that guy, and when you're crouched, you can like sprint crouch with circle and just run right up to him and press R1. That's R2.
It is.
That works. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Charge attacks are really good at breaking stance. Anytime if you're like circling, you can lock on to dudes and like circle behind them. And if you get in the right spot right behind them, you just immediately backstab them for sweet damage.
I didn't know if that was going to be bad or good, killing the deer.
I mean, well, sometimes they drop items and stuff that you can use in
I
crafting.
got experience. This is a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's a bad guy, right? Unless
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. So.
Aye, wrong button. It's always like the epitome of gaming. Every gamer will agree with this. Probably is when you're switching between games and trying to remember the controls.
Yeah.
Because I literally just pressed dodge for Valhalla, and I didn't do it.
You kind of have to like learn how to walk again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I going the right way?
You are. I would run immediately straight through this place and go to the left and just hit that grace point. Yep.
Oh, is that what like the little candle lights are there?
Uh-huh.
The little fireflies?
Yes. So that lady that helped you out earlier, there's like a cutscene here when you rest.
Aye. Aye. Turn around. Yeah,
you
you're
can
right.
also rest at the point and it'll like stop aggro.
Yeah, but I want to feel like I earned this. Hey, roll.
You have very low health. Heck yeah, baby.
Suck it, boy.
Bitch. Alright.
Alright. So now when you
Rest.
rest here, she's gonna be like,
You made it.
yeah. I'm gonna touch your hand and turn runes into strength and let you allocate your upgrade points. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, look at you. From Star Wars. A hologram.
There's incredible memes where this character is like, I offer you an Accord during the dialogue, but then like somebody draws like a Honda Accord. Yeah.
Do you have a face, Melina?
She does.
But weird ass hands.
How dare you?
There's more reasons behind your hands being this way.
I offer you an accord.
I offer you a reliable family sedan.
Best car has ever been made.
Yeah.
Of the finger.
No, I haven't.
Two fingers. Offer my guidance. And aid.
You talk with a lot of commas.
To what?
I'm maidenless. You're made less. Bow chicka bow wow?
I wish. I'm surprised that you're like listening to all this. I thought you'd like skip past all of this and just like
Dude, welcome to
mechanically.
playing video games with me.
You did. I mean, I don't want to tarnish your. Ooh, you see what I did there? Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Fuck. Do I accept or refuse?
I don't know. What? It's your game. What do you want to do?
I don't know what you said.
Wait, so I mean by grace to turn runes into strength.
Strength.
So now you can level up.
I bequeath to you this ring.
A ring of power.
She's about to give you a spectral horse that you can
Steed
summon
whistle.
wherever.
Great.
Traverse
Torrent is the best. You can now break the game
a sacred
for
steed
speedrunning.
named Torrent.
So I imagine people who speed run this have to roll forever to get here. Get the horse. And then
Well, yeah, you can just run straight here. People do that. So
Right.
you go to level up,
look.
Turn your runes to
and then you can put.
rests upon
Yeah, but we're gonna
Step
discover
points.
that my death and
Yeah.
ability to capture
So
my
you
souls.
had 3,000 runes with that item.
And I need
we
811 and I have
yeah.
789.
So you can like fight enemies and kind of grind a little bit if you want here. Get to grips with combat.
Okay, let's go kill some dudes.
Killing dudes is good.
Okay, so this guy came back, even though
Yeah, you killed him.
I killed him, but it was only because I sat.
Yes.
So what did you say to
Just
do?
press R1 and you're like right behind him. Yeah. It's pretty effective. So
I
like
like the foot. Ugh, get off
oh
my
yeah.
shit.
The motion capture and the animations in this game are great. Fantastic.
Would you say there's a lot of grinding in this game?
I mean, you
like
can
as someone who's logged 276
Yeah.
hours.
There's definitely like you can out level areas in this game, you know. There's a map there.
This totem here.
Yeah, it's just an item. Stabbing people is fun and highly effective. I imagine if I got stabbed, I probably wouldn't get up after that.
What?
Oh hell yeah! It depends.
I'd rather be stabbed than that happen.
Yeah.
Someone like miss you, but then they're still gonna kill you. You're like,
Right.
God, I really suck.
I've never been in a street fight with
Fuck.
a sword?
knives or swords, but I imagine that would be
Hey,
bad.
question. I'm
Yeah.
about to get double teamed here.
You are. I would definitely be concerned about your spacing and relativity to other enemies.
Yeah, because I know that there's also a guy over there. And
Oh, hey, is that a
fucking
dog?
wolf?
Well, you got enough to level up.
Yeah, assuming I don't fucking die.
You can always run.
See that claw hand move there with my index finger?
You're getting it. This is like an essential skill for all Souls games.
Oh, I broke
You
aggro.
did break aggro. I guess one thing I should tell you is here, press start.
Hold on.
I want to get you to where you can summon your horse.
Okay.
Go to the pouch on the far right, and then press triangle, and then go to the circle there. Yes.
and then
Hit
quit.
X, and then just back out of that. So you see how there's directional inputs on those squares.
yeah,
You
so
can
now-
like equip items there. Now when you're in the world, like hold triangle, and then just tap up on the D-pad. and that's your baller horse. So the horse has a double jump, and then circles like to sprint. So you can like horseback combat, and now you can like kind of escape bad situations if you're like, you know, getting swarmed or fighting on the horse is great.
How do you get off the horse?
You can just left click.
And he just...
Yeah. You can also like jump off the horse and attack with the horse. So you can like left click while in the air and do like a jumping attack. So you can like kind of traverse the map pretty easily.
Your friend.
Alright, where am I going now?
I see some photos.
Wherever you want.
You say wherever I want, but where am I going to have the most fun?
The most fun? Probably like exploring and fighting that guy. Or running away.
Well, there's a lot of shit happening here. Ugh! Torrent, go!
Hi-ho, Silva, away! Nice. You can drink the flask while on the horse.
Hey, I died.
I
I became very focused on the guy that was shooting shit at me and not so much on my own damn health. Alright. So we're going to try this again in a...
Don't forget to pick up your
Oh shit, yeah.
experience and money.
Got it.
One thing that like the old Dark Souls kind of kind of did better than Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring's technically like an open world game, but like in Demon Souls, Dark Souls, there's like enemy placement, so like kind of learning the maps is key. Whereas like you can kind of like run away. There's a lot of like space and stuff in this game, you know?
Yeah.
But there's like tighter design in some of the other games. You know what I mean?
Wait, so Harrison, give me a quick breakdown.
Uh-huh.
This is recording. Is this supposed to be saying recording as well?
No. So, fuck, I'm stuck.
Nice dodge.
Cool, don't worry about it.
Hold on, no, you're good, you're good. So, the way it works is we're live switching.
So it's recording. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been live switching. I've just been leaving you.
Well, you're
picture.
editing, so...
Oh, okay.
So, the plan there was just to get away from it to pick up my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you did that?
I feel like that is a valuable strategy. Yeah, because now it's right here instead of way the fuck up there.
Oh, yeah. You can pick it up while on the horse.
Hey, can you heal even when you're not dead?
You sure can, buddy.
Because guess what I just did?
Yeah. So, one thing that this game does do is, like, if you defeat enough enemies, you kind of just regain, like, health charges. I kind of like running away from all of these guys. That's, like, a thing that I do.
Yeah, especially this early on. This is Zelda, if she's in the shot.
I don't know if she's in the shot.
She looks like that mean cat.
What?
Hi there. What's up with you? How are you?
We need Zelda to do more for us right now.
Alright. So you just blast through here.
Yeah, I don't do anything when it comes to combat. Well, the horse, like, the horse really affords you the ability to just kind of do whatever the fuck you want now. But I guess, like, you know, not having, like, map knowledge or item location knowledge.
No, attack the fucking guy on the horn.
Your early game experience is kind of throttled.
Get up! Get up! Oh my god!
So you could, like, summon other players and stuff to help you if you wanted to.
And this is why, for those of you at home, Adam made me play this because he wants me to get it.
I don't want you
so
to.
that we can play together.
I mean, yeah. Keith has it too.
There we go.
So that golden tree has a golden seed. So that's going to give you more charges for your healing and FP flasks. So when you go to your nearest grace point, you can level up with 1 stat now.
How do you find them? Like, say I'm here.
They're just on the map. There's one up the road to the right, if you want.
How do you? Well, you know that because you played it. But if
I know
never,
this map very well.
If I had never played it before,
You just explore. It's just like
The whole
random
point of the game was like
random wolf
exploring.
attack. Yeah.
and not even random wolves, they did parachuted.
I mean, these are like Naruto wolves appearing.
God, this is, when I was a kid playing video games, my dad would be like, "I can't watch you play. You're
Yeah.
gonna make me sick," and I didn't understand that until this moment.
I think.
Hey,
one thing that this
guess
game,
what just happened?
the thing that this game does is it really doesn't tell you anything until you
It's
kind of like
too-
learn a lot.
Hey,
of
guess
base-
where I started over?
What? You don't like this place?
Oh no, I'm just thinking about how far away my shit is.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to engage. You can just sprint right back to where you are. I probably stop, letting the giant jump on you on the horse.
Like that, I did it. And then this
good start.
fucking guy.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
He's just alerting his homies.
Yeah, but if I hit him whilst alerting thine
Yeah.
homies.
You? Stormhill.
Better than Storm Gate. Parachuting wolves.
Yeah.
Now you're
You're
learning.
getting it. You're a FromSoft pro. Nice. I often drink before I get off my horse.
I don't know what's
Might
good.
want to.
Yeah. Good call.
I'm going to reset the ninja wolves. All right, so if you go to flasks, you can allocate the golden seed and
Add
charge
charge
to
to
flasks. Yes. And I think it automatically puts it in
Yeah, it
crimson.
said it, yeah.
Yeah, so now you got 5, which is
Cool.
good. Get back over here.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what wait for his next death.
Hey, whoa.
I mean, you're not gonna die anymore.
That's a little aggressive. I love that the word that they choose, it's not loot, it's pillage. Pillage the remains. Is this... Are you alive? Grafted. Like skin grafted? What are you eating?
Nothing. More about me.
I guess when you're stuck in the hot seat, you don't get any snacks.
Yeah.
You talk a lot. You're talking about a spider. Is there going to be a giant fucking spider now?
I'm in that thing that,
How come in all fantasy shit, it's always giant spiders?
So all of these NPCs have like quest lines and stuff that are like really obscure and ridiculous that are kind of like really hard to intuit what you're supposed to do. But
Something about kill a giant spider, right?
yeah, ideally that's like what the memos and notes are for, but I always just play these games with like guides for getting stuff, because if you do quest lines, you'll get rewarded for things, but it's not like, necessarily clear what you're supposed to do.
Can we normalize guides again?
Yeah.
Right.
When, at what point was it like, why are you using a guide?
I mean,
Well, I think games became simpler in terms of like just figuring it out, or the point of the game became exploring, right? Like this is exploring. Assassin's Creed is exploring. Zelda is exploring now, right?
well, I think that's like what's great about Elden Ring is kind of like everyone kind of figures out these games together when they first launch, like people are on forums, people are leaving messages, they're like figuring out how to do quest lines. And then like at this point, you pretty much have access to like guides that tell you everything at this point. We've like cracked
You can
this
hit
game
it.
wide open.
I guess I'm saying for the old man that has like a 9 to 5, because sometimes you don't have time to explore. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
hell.
you know, when you jump in a game, you got like an hour and a half, and I don't want to have to sit,
Right.
you know, through a bar. I mean, I don't know. I'm old, guys. It's like, that's the point I'm making.
I think I've definitely run into that.
I
as
definitely
well.
Google, how do I
Yeah.
find this shit?
Right.
Especially nowadays, because I'm just like, I kind of want to, you know what a optimal playthrough is, or I don't have time to fucking figure this shit out.
Okay, question. Is there NPC to NPC damage?
Ooh.
Like, can they hurt each other?
Yeah, sometimes. Like, if you wanted to get these guys to blow each other up, I think you could do that.
That is the wrong fucking button. Get
You got
away.
a little gangbang situation happening right here.
Yeah, get. Okay, there's a jump.
Or they're gonna take care of that for you.
Why does it keep saying parry there on the left?
Cause that's like the skill, your weapon art that's like active right now.
Oh, that was it. That was the one.
Nice.
I had plans of drinking the thing, and then I didn't. And that guy just seems so fucking.
We're almost there.
So last site, right?
So if you do Stake America, it's gonna be like a respawn point near those group of dudes.
You're the ones that just killed me.
Yeah. Those guys. But
wait.
You dropped 2,000
Right, I
runes
want
there. So do Stake America.
Okay.
But don't die.
I feel like you're lying to me. Be like, no, Stake America was
I think I just pictured you
way
before
earlier.
Oh, I didn't cut right.
Well, good thing you're recording every.
Yeah.
Channel.
Like, when I edit this together, it's gonna be complete slot garbage.
That's okay. That's what you want the first time. Well, not slop garbage, but
Yeah.
Ugh, fucking.
When we help edit, I like editing.
So what?
When we help edit, I like editing.
Yeah.
Shut up, guy with horn.
Fix my computer first.
oh yeah.
Do it on my.
Okay, so this is something that I noticed that I do in Assassin's Creed also. I always fucking shit.
Yeah.
I always double dodge. I don't just single dodge.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm dead.
So every time,
All right.
you're not dead. You're not dead enough.
I know, guys, it's a little obsessive.
Well, one thing that sucks is like in this, every time you dodge, you're using up stamina.
Right.
So
This game is very difficult, and
I just want to say, and maybe I don't want to make enemies, Elden Ring fans, this is not a fun game the first few hours.
no.
But you guys pitch it as, oh my god, you're gonna...
Well, there's like very high highs and the potential for very low lows.
No, I get the satisfaction of succeeding, but the first couple hours is not a fun time.
For sure.
Or it's not the best time in the world where you're
Yeah,
like, oh my
I mean,
god.
I feel like figuring stuff out on your own is probably a lot more challenging than kind of like getting someone to help you, guide you towards fun.
That fucker.
Elden Ring is kind of like being in like skipping the puppy dog stage and going straight into like a toxic relationship. But then you guys grow and get better.
Right.
That's what Elden Ring is for me.
That's so apt. Yeah.
Like you still get a puppy dog stage, but it's after you get to the toxic like pettiness.
Yeah. Like learn
Right.
the ins and outs of the other person.
Yeah.
So you got a decent amount. You can like level up now.
So we can go through that. What all of that encompasses in this game.
Yeah.
So level up. Hey, look at that.
So how this works is you'll like go right to put points in, and then
Into
yeah,
these
just
different
whatever
things. Oh, and it
stats.
shows you over here.
It does, yeah.
That's very Final Fantasy of it.
It's pretty solid at some
Oh,
stuff.
that'd be a good game to play.
Oh, I know.
Strangers of Paradise. You have it.
I don't know what that
I don't have
is.
any of those.
It was like their attempt to create. It was a Final Fantasy game, but it was their attempt at a Souls-like Final Fantasy
Yo,
game.
go beep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last Final Fantasy game I played was 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I started 9, and I made it about 2 hours in, and then went, I don't know if I'm going to have time for this.
Now you have a reason to play remake.
Remake? I do. I've never played any Final Fantasy. I played the
8
one.
was great.
7 was obviously.
I played the one that
Seven's
was on
the best.
PSP, where you play Zack or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Remember that one?
7 Crisis Core.
Crisis Core. That was my first Final Fantasy, and I did not beat it. Like there's-
My cousin was obsessed with 7. But no offense, because was the kind of person who didn't use like the base character names. He
Sure.
would name everybody people he knew.
uh-huh.
So it wasn't Cloud anymore.
Well, to be fair, your cousin's kind of. When I got this game, I was like 11 years old, and that's why I grew so fond of it because I named him like
It was you.
my name.
Yeah.
Cloud was Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like all the people I wanted to be my friends were like these characters.
So you can name your party people.
Yeah,
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 like-
you can name it. It's that classic JRPG.
Yeah, you can name everyone in your party.
Do you remember? Did you ever play Legends of Dragoon?
Yeah, yeah.
On PS1.
Yeah.
God, that game was fucking dope.
Yeah.
I got stuck on like disc 2, and then I
Really?
gave up on it.
That game was a multi-disc game.
It was like 4 discs.
Bro,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 was multi-disc. Legend Dragoon was multi-disc.
Final Fantasy 8 was.
Final Fantasy 8
4
was
discs.
multi-disc. Like all those games were multi-disc.
Really?
Yeah, it's a massive.
My
Although itty bitty compared to
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
A lot of the
happening?
Japanese RPGs. Xenogears was 2-disc.
All right, so what should I put it in? I think strength and some endurance. How many points do I get?
So to be honest, like I always level up vigor first because like strength will
It's
buff
fine,
your
but if you
damage,
can
but
live-
like if you're alive, you're gonna learn fights better,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like a controversial topic. Like people will hate that. Some people hate that. They're like, well, if you don't get hit, you don't need vigor. But for like a new player, you kind of like
Hi.
want to buff up your health.
Okay, so explain how this works. Okay, so there's one. I have one more, so I can level up twice. Is what it's telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
What is this?
Confirm. How long have I been playing this game?
You've been playing for 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Fuck.
You want to take
What's
a
our
look?
time cutoff?
I don't know.
I mean, he's gonna need footage just to cut. But I mean, we should probably. To be fair, we should take a break and kind of
Sure.
check things out.
This is a
Let's do one more. Like, oh shit.
You got it. Ask and you shall received.
Fuck. Yeah. Goldie man. Oh, you got a little growth going on there. Under.
He's got some things going on.
This
It's
is
like fingernails.
This is actually what I say when I black out. Filthy human. In search.
I gotta fight this thing, don't
He's
I?
got mad ups.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill this. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sure.
He
Yeah.
creates a tornado.
I think he's talking about you.
Yeah. My friend. Is that his name? Margaret the... Is it because he just fell just now?
Margaret's not really a tough name.
Say that
Hey,
to my
how
face.
come when I hit roll, you didn't? Get away. Get away.
Nice.
So,
This is kind of like the first major roadblock boss for a lot of folks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could see how... Adrian, is this how far you make it and then you start
No.
a new character?
Did you fight this guy? I don't remember.
I don't even make it that far.
Yeah.
I'll grind and I stop. I hate grinding.
Nice.
Grinding makes me like
Stabby.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure I grab my shit. Cool.
Yeah, because it's like eternally there now.
Nice.
That was pure luck. I feel like I have not done enough damage to you.
So
Did he just two-shot me?
I kind of like inadvertently led you here.
Oh,
you
real
typically like wouldn't fight this guy until you level up quite a bit. Or I mean, there's people who are gangsters and just run straight to this dude. But I feel like this is kind of
You're not that gangster.
Yeah. So this is a good like, okay, you tried Elden Ring.
yeah. But like, ideally, if you don't want to like learn to fight this guy, you like keep exploring and getting items and armors and leveling up some and coming back to fight him later, or using the multiplayer to summon someone to help you fight this guy. Whenever you do stuff like that, it does give the boss more health, though. But
So
you
it's
have
Diablo.
2 people,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Diablo's minions have. Is there a way to go in, get my souls, and come back out?
With certain items, but you don't have those items.
Cool. So everything in there, unless I beat this guy, is now lost.
Yeah, but I mean...
Which is fine, because I just leveled up. It's only
It's not a whole lot.
800.
So that's like you can summon someone. There's like an NPC summon that will get you some help here.
I don't like that parrying doesn't...
Deflect
You
and-
still take damage.
Yeah.
So like, it's like elemental damage. So your shield blocks physical,
The physical
damage
damage.
100%.
But
As long as you have
since they're
stamina.
glowy swords, they're
Yeah, there's like different element types.
I think the only thing that would make this more satisfying is when he hit me if my head just came off my body.
Yeah,
Because it would.
there's
All right.
definitely. I mean, you get like stabbed and murdered in ways, but it's not like hardcore gore. There's definitely some interesting boss cinematics, though. That yellow sign to the right is a summon thing.
That?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you can
like summon like
this is an NPC guy.
Okay. Cooperator.
Sorcerer Rose, yeah. He's got like sorceries and magic, blue magics that he can fling at this guy.
Is he ready? There
He's
it
coming
is.
in. Yeah.
Okay, and now we go in. Traverse the mist. It's more like a golden... Roll away! So really,
So see, he's gonna pull aggro, which helps.
a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
But Margit does have more health now, so you kind of gotta like lay into him.
Ow.
So that's a critical. You can run up and press R1. There you go.
Hey.
You bitch!
I
There's a fourth
hate getting
hero.
stabbed in the ass. I'd probably react that way too.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Don't mind me, just having a quick,
Drink of magic liquids.
He's gonna push me off, isn't he?
Nice.
Oh, I died.
You made it to phase 2. He's gonna
But that-
switch it up on you.
But that doesn't matter because I'm dead. Alright.
Dying
Okay.
is part of the process.
I think this is a good place to stop.
Sure.
So let's wrap up the episode.
Well, what do you think of Elden Ring?
Yeah. How did you like Elden Ring?
I don't know if anyone actually likes Elden Ring.
People love this game.
I'm sure they do. You are one of them in your 276
Yeah.
hours.
I mean, you kind of got like a really truncated speed run, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't do any favors by just throwing you into the
No,
game.
not even a little bit. There's
that
no
was-
friend moments there.
Right.
But I think.
So, I mean, there's aspects to this that you're like kind of missing out on, like, because by this point I would be with you. I could be in the game,
Right?
You know, doing co-op stuff. Like we can do. There's like side dungeons that kind of help you just level up and get items and stuff. So you kind of just ran to like a boss that you're supposed to fight like at level like 25 or 30
Gotcha.
at level 17
With a better sword and
like upgrades,
better gear
and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
So I think that's one of the takeaways is that, you know, I'm a level 11 fighting a level 25 boss. You can just go and just do it.
Yeah,
And it's
and people definitely can and do, but it's a tall order for someone who's like doesn't know like the ins and outs of like weapon mechanics and like weapon arts or two-handing weapons
or someone who just keeps pressing heal when they mean when they mean to fucking roll or dodge or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I didn't dislike it, but I definitely feel like there's a steep learning curve here.
Sure.
And
yeah,
that
I mean
would
like
take time.
looking at like the menus and all the stats.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Like-
but the level up menu is like, oh okay, and then when you're like, go here, no wait, now from here press triangle, no wait, now from here go into, now press. I was like, I don't know.
What? That's not intuitive.
Right? Wait, what do you mean? There's sub menus for sub menus?
Yeah,
So yeah,
there's a lot going on.
there's a lot going on, but it's not bad.
Oh, I appreciate
And obviously,
you.
it's like game of the year. Like it's definitely a good
Right.
game.
There-
It's not like you started us off here with like, come play this shitty game that
There's
I love.
cool stuff to
Like
be
you remember
had.
all those like PS2 games that was like, oh, I love this game, and everyone's like, why do you like that game? Like
Yeah.
at least it's not that.
Sure.
There was a racing game on PS2. Just I loved it. And it was the shittiest game. It was like some motorcycle, like futuristic motorcycle game. That was the greatest thing
At
ever.
least it's not like, remember Driver on the PS2 that like wanted to be GTA but like just wasn't.
Dude, I love Driver.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Get
I
out.
feel like I played that shit for a while.
The really
like,
shitty one.
dude, the tutorial for that game where you have to like do these like crazy ass things in a parking lot before you can get to like
That's the one I played.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people because
I
A
couldn't
lot of
read the
people quit
tutorial.
at that point.
I know because like one of them is like some crazy like 180 degree.
Yeah, that is exactly
It's
why
like
I went.
notorious for having the worst tutorial.
I
I
know.
was like, I don't like this game. It's
Yeah.
off. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I wish I owned
couldn't
GTA. I
remember.
was it GTA 3 at the time.
Yeah,
Got PS2. Yeah, that was
that was
GTA
the
3
GTA 3. Yeah.
right before.
good stuff.
Yeah, Vice City. All right. Well, do you want to close this out here?
I don't really think about how to close out
Maestro?
anything here.
You can always do it later. in post.
Sure, in post.
Well, no, we should have a. Thanks for
Okay.
watching. Please subscribe. More content coming soon. Definitely not about to shoot another episode in the next 15 minutes.
Right.
You're spoiling
The
all the
secret
good stuff.
magic of film.
Well, thanks for joining us for the inaugural episode of Variance Filmworks Video Game Book Club, colloquially known as VGBC, baby.
Adam just lost
that
it.
was a
Wow.
thing.
Adam's virginity just grew back.
Who needs it? Okay, not me. Well,
So yeah, I guess see you next time, and
Oh, well,
deuces.
bye.
Beef trigger.
What?
Or turn this off.
Then you
Off.
hit stop underneath the record.